Welcome to How to Evaluate a Website, brought to you by the Curtin Library. When searching for information, many students Google a topic and use information found on websites for their assignments. Often, these sites contain old or inaccurate information. So how can a student decide if the information found on a website is any good? You can use the CRAP test. This method of web evaluation was developed by the Merriam Library at California State University at Chico. This tutorial is going to show you what to look for when you find a website you might want to use in your research. Learning to evaluate websites is an important skill to have, since it ensures that you will only be including the most reliable and relevant information in your assignments. You should use the criteria to carefully weigh each internet source you are considering using in your research. If at any time you doubt the credibility of your source and think the information may be crap, you should not use it. We will review what the CRAP elements of web evaluation are, and then take a look at a website on sleeping disorders in order to practice using them to make a decision about a website. CRAP uses a series of acronyms to stand for concepts that you can use to evaluate a web resource. The C in CRAP stands for currency. This refers to how old or up-to-date the information on the website is. The importance of finding up-to-date information will vary depending on your topic. For instance, if you are researching a science, technology, or business topic, having the latest information is important. Whereas, if you are researching a topic in history, philosophy, or literature, very current information is not essential. The first thing to look at on a website is the date. Has it been updated recently, or has it been a while since the last update? Again, you need to keep in mind what your topic is in order to decide whether the frequency of updating is important. Are the links functional? Are there a lot of broken links? If so, then it may have been a while since the website was updated. The R in CRAP stands for relevance. This refers to the extent that the information on the website fulfills your research need. To what extent does it answer your research question? Does it cover the topic comprehensively, or focus only on one aspect of the topic? Is the information presented at an appropriate level? In other words, is it not too simple or too technical? The first A in CRAP stands for authority. This is one of the most important criteria in determining whether a website is credible. The author should show some evidence of being knowledgeable, reliable, and truthful in order to be trusted. This information should be located within the website. When evaluating authority, you want to determine who is the creator of the website, who is the author, publisher, or sponsor of the website. What are the author's credentials? Are their qualifications verifiable? Who was hosting the website? Does the organization have a particular point of view? Do they present both sides of an argument fairly? You can look at the domain names for clues. Websites with .edu, which are sponsored by colleges, universities, and educational institutions, and .gov, which are sponsored by government agencies, tend to be the most credible. Websites with .org are sponsored by nonprofit organizations, while .com domains are commercial websites. Be a little more cautious when visiting .org and .com sites, since they may not be as objective or credible as the educational or governmental websites. You should be especially cautious when you see such domain names as .geocities or .yahoo, since those are free websites that permit anyone with a computer to post information regardless of their qualifications. The second A in CRAP stands for accuracy. You want to make sure that the information provided is supported by a bibliography or a list of references. Are the sources cited credible? Is the information verifiable and in line with what you find in other sources? Are the sources current? Does the site contain spelling or grammatical errors? If so, ask yourself if you should trust a source that does not even take the time to check their own spelling or grammar. Finally, the last element of CRAP is P for purpose. This refers to the reason or motivation for the information to exist. Knowing this is instrumental in determining whether the information presented is objective or biased. What is the main goal of the site? Is it to teach, sell, persuade, or inform? Is the information presented fact, opinion, or propaganda? Is the point of view clear and impartial, or biased? Is the site sponsored by an organization that has a strong point of view or agenda that they wish to further, rather than an objective presentation of the facts? Is the information presented in a fair, balanced, and impartial way, or is the tone emotional or extreme? Let's say you are looking for information on sleep disorders. Let's Google the term and choose a website called Help Guide, which says that it discusses symptoms, treatment, and help for common sleep disorders. When you look at the main page, at first it is difficult to find any reference to dates. Usually, you'll find information on the last time a site was updated at the bottom of the page. We see here that this website was updated last in May of 2013. The links do appear to be functional, with no broken links apparent. There is a contact page as well as links to Facebook, which indicates that the site is current. However, for each article, there are not clearly stated any dates, so you need to be cautious if you are trying to find the most recent information. So this site gets a cautious thumbs up for currency. When determining if this site meets the relevancy criteria, we need to ask if the information presented suits your needs for your assignment. The information included seems to be geared to a popular or general audience, but does not necessarily provide comprehensive information. So you would have to decide if it completely meets your research needs. Since the site does not seem to be aimed at a scholarly audience, we would probably give it a thumbs down for relevance. When looking at the site in terms of authority, a good clue is to check out the About Us section, which sends you to a page that describes the history of the site, which was founded by the authors as a response to their daughter's suicide as a result of depression. The founders are a husband and wife who possess degrees in engineering, educational psychology, and psychotherapy. Several freelance writers are listed as authors as well. Since many of the topics covered are medical, it would be ideal to include articles written by medical experts. Since the articles are more general, they would not meet the standards for academic research, so it seems that this site would get a thumbs down rating for authority. When judging this site for accuracy, we would want to see if the information presented includes a bibliography or a list of references. Although the organization does claim to have an affiliation with the Harvard Publishing Group, the articles are written on a chatty level, with no credible sources to back up the information, so we would give this site a thumbs down for accuracy. Finally, we need to look at the purpose of the website. It seems that the authors are trying to inform people about health and lifestyle issues, but at the same time, they seem to want to persuade readers that the natural treatments are superior to pharmaceutical ones. There is a definite bias against Western medicine, so you would not find complete information about all possible treatment options here. Since you probably would want to find more comprehensive information for a research paper, we would probably give this site a thumbs down for purpose. So once you've looked at each element of the CRAP system, you'll need to make an overall evaluation of the website. In this case, the website would most likely not meet your needs for use as a source in your assignment. So, to review, we examined the elements of the CRAP system of evaluating websites and applied them to a website about sleep disorders. The CRAP test provides you with the tools you need to make sure that the websites you choose are quality and, well, not crap. By practicing this skill, you ensure that the information you use in your assignments is reliable and relevant. If you have any questions, please contact us at 569-3299 or 569-3351 or email one of the librarians. Our contact information is listed on the library webpage at www.library.upenn.edu. msmc.edu.